Welcome to the Kellyanne Cares podcast, a one-of-a-kind show created to become your number one tool for your personal growth and business development. My name is Kelly, former pro makeup artist and luxury travel expert turned multi-passionate entrepreneur. My purpose is to get you organized to become the most productive version of yourself in both business and life. I'm here to show you that if you manifest, visualize, and put in the work, your dreams will indeed turn into a reality. Tune in to hear raw, unfiltered conversations from myself as well as my expert guests as we discuss our wins and losses, habits and routines, and what keeps us motivated, stimulated, and inspired. I promise to add value, raise awareness, help you take action, and incorporate more wellness into your day. Life is short. Invest in yourself. Make your own rules. Create your own happiness. And most importantly, enjoy the ride. Buckle up. Today's podcast experience starts now. Hello, and Happy New Year. Happy 2024. We are going into our 7th year of this show in 2024. June 10th, 2024 will be our 7th year of this show. I can't even believe it. I can't believe I've been developing shows since then. I've been hosting this show, producing and writing others. It blows my mind how this is year 7. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be such a fire episode. I have 2 pages of notes in front of me. And if you are looking to start a business in 2024, please make this your year. I am going to share with you everything you need right now, tips and tools, strategies that have helped me run my business for the past 7 years. And there's no reason why you should come up with an excuse. This is the no more excuses year. We are in a brand new year, fresh start, and something that I have done this entire month I've been taking it easy, if you haven't noticed. I am spending a lot more time with my newsletter and podcast community. So if you're not signed up to receive my newsletters, the link will be in the show notes, and I'm going to share with you all the tools that you get when you do that. But I've kind of taken a break from social media. I'm also working on a lot of creative projects for my clients, and I do not want to be scrolling on the internet. I want to be creative and in my flow, and I'm also doing something really, really exciting, which I'll share about my book. And I just found that information out last week, which I still haven't fully processed. But I'm excited to share that with you today and a lot of other things. So this is going to be a jam-packed episode, and let's just get right into my notes. So, okay, I've taken it slow. I want to be off social media. I want to be in my email and connecting with more of you in my community. So I'm going to do a little mini episode after this. So make sure you tune in to that one after I release this one, because I'm really going to need your feedback on that. So 4 words that I came up with. Every year everybody has this word, but I have been spending more time with my AM and PM routine. That's something I really wanted to hone in on. And I'm staring at my year at a glance. I break down everything to a T. My day, literally my hour, my day, my week, my month, my quarter, and my year. I have all kinds of goals, all kinds of habits and things that I'm really, really honing in on this year. This is my fucking year, and it's your fucking year too. So let's just get shit done. Stop making excuses. Last year, I feel was my year to finally continuously, I don't know how I can word this. I'm on a healing journey, right? I'm in Las Vegas again. And this is where I was misdiagnosed. This is where I was pumped with all this chemo. This is where a lot of things have happened. So it's a lot of triggers happen. So I feel they always say therapists and whoever, in order to heal, you have to go back to the place that caused you the trauma. So I think that's why I'm here. Everything happens for a reason. But all of last year, as you'll probably look or you've realized, these episodes were so inconsistent. And I also needed a break from the show. I've been writing for almost it was 6 years straight, producing 6 years straight. If you're a creative type and an artist or a writer, you need a break. You hit writer's blocks. You need to get your creative juices flowing again. And I just needed to heal. I needed to process so much trauma, so much more trauma I wasn't even aware of. So that's kind of where the lack of consistency came in. Like I wasn't consistent in anything, and I put so much pressure on myself, and I'm not doing that shit anymore because life is too short, and I just want to make sure that I'm the best possible human so I can provide the best service for my clients and the best show for you, the listener, and the best friendships for my friends, and I just want to be the best possible human I can be. So that is my goal this year, now that like I'm going into new therapy, which is going to be really intense. EMDR, I'm going to try that again. I start next week, and that's for my PTSD, and I'm hoping that will really help because over the last couple of months, since like October, November, it's been like really hard with that. And I think finding out that my father had passed away was bringing up like triggered my PTSD to like a level I haven't really experienced. And I don't know. I really don't know. So thank God for therapy. But, January, I just wanted to like take it slow and figure out like what it is I truly wanted to focus on. I've revamped my website. I've revamped the show. I've rebranded certain things that are about to come out. I've just focused a lot on my friendships, my own time, my personal time, and my community and my clients. And I just want to be the best human possible. And going back to like picking the words, like I have been journaling about what I want to be intentional about, what kind of impact I want to have on those around me, what kind of influence, and what kind of income do I want to make? Where do I want to be financially? What do I need to purchase? What do I want to get rid of? Where do I want to live? What kind of car do I want to buy? Like all these things, right? So I've just been slowing down and taking this month in order to do so. And I wasn't ready to record a show for you because I didn't know how I wanted to start off the new year with like our 7th year of the show. And now I know, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So the one thing, let's start with being intentional. The one thing you can never get back is time. And I invested in Jesse Itzler's coaching program many years ago, and I still, to this day, follow so many things that he has taught me, especially when it comes to time and habits and routines. Not so much routines, but like my calendar. He has this big ass calendar club. He literally goes on his private jet with like this folded up calendar, and then he created one for everybody else. And he has a coaching program again that starts tomorrow. But he has made such an impact on my life with certain things and the time, and like you could just never get time back. If you follow him online, he'll always say, okay, I only have X amount of more summers with my kids. I only have X amount of more meals to have with Sarah Blakely, his wife. He narrows it down to like how many. And if you think about things that way, it's kind of insane because then you're like, shit, I really need to like focus hard on the things that really matter. So, taking a break from social media, I batch and repurpose a ton of content. So you might be thinking like, oh my God, you're still like all over the internet. That's very strategically. It's so that I can have downtime. So I'm being intentional with my time. That being said, I want to spend so much more time with you and my community and my LinkedIn newsletter community and just like be in the inbox. I have a community that will be launching probably second quarter that I'm working with a friend of mine on, and I'm so excited about that. It's not going to be a Facebook group. It's not going to be Voxer. It's just something totally different, and I'm just so excited about it. And I really want to connect more with you. Like, how can I help you more become the best version of yourself, whether that's personally and professionally, but honestly, like you should focus on yourself first in order to be the best for others around you, whether that's your friends, your family, coworkers, and then in business, right? You're not going to be able to do a good job, your best job, if you're not focusing on yourself first. And I want to talk about my routines briefly because I have to do my morning and evening routine in order to stay sane. So I wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, sometimes 6:30, depending. But then I make sure my routines in the morning, my habits that have become a routine, the things that I enjoy doing. I enjoy getting up early. And I like to get up when it's dark out. I feel like I'm ahead of the world. And also a lot of my clients are on the East Coast. So I kind of need to be one step ahead of the game. So I need to meditate. I need to journal. I need to do my oil pulling. I need to put my legs up on the wall and do that kind of stretch. I walk on my new walking pad, like a little mini treadmill I invested in. I bought myself for Christmas. Drink my water, my chlorophyll, my lemon, all of that. I really want to start reading a different book every week. And then I'm doing my Pilates again. And then I have this whole wellness checklist, which I don't have in front of me, and I can't see my wall, but I'm going to do a whole nother episode on that. So not the next one, but the one after. Stay tuned, because I'm going to go over all of my routines and habits and wellness checklists that I have, and also new recipes and like all that. So if you're into wellness, stay tuned, because I've already mapped out half that episode for you. And I'm just really excited to share like what's working, what's not, and like what you can incorporate into your own life. But all of that I just mentioned is in the morning before I get on my computer. At night, I need to have my pink Himalayan salt lamp on. I need to have my Guru Nanda diffuser and dehumidifier going. And that is also at night. I do sound baths to sleep a full 8 hours. Susie, my friend, aka the Copper Vessel, if you're not following her on Instagram, you probably should start. She's going to come back on the show this year. I'm so excited. I had her on 2 years ago. It was very long, and it was like very long ago, and it was right when I started my healing journey after I found out I was misdiagnosed and did all that chemo and fun stuff. So she really kicked off my healing journey. Sound baths have been instrumental in my healing. There's an 8-hour one for deep sleep I've done every single night just about for the last 3 years. This one isn't hers, but the morning ones I do, and the afternoon and other ones I've purchased through her I do. But that has helped. Like if I'm like so panicky and stressed out and just need to check out for a minute, I will for sure do one of her sound baths, and I come back, excuse me, I have the hiccups. I come back like just so refreshed and relieved and de-stressed. Oh my God, why do I have the hiccups? I probably pounded too much of my coffee. Today is Sunday, and I'm just on fire. Like I binged Salt Lake City's Real Housewives of Salt Lake City yesterday on Peacock, and I have a couple more episodes, and finally the reunion. And I messed up my back somehow, so I made sure I got my walk in this morning. I'm doing laundry. It's like Sunday fun day, like prepping for the new week. I've got half my meals ready. Like all of this I want to share with you, and the wellness episode. So definitely stay tuned for that, because it's coming. 3 episodes are out this week, because I am on fire. Like I finally feel good to record new shows, and like just I'm so excited to be here sharing all of this for you, because that's why I do it. I do it for you. So let's go back to my words. So I'm being intentional, right? My second word is impact. I want to create more products and services that are going to help you. So if you are listening on Spotify, there's a new Q&A and poll that you can answer. If you're not on Spotify, you can feel free to message me on any platform and just let me know like what kind of content you'd like to hear more of, so that I can help make a bigger impact in your life, truly help you level up. When it comes to influence, I want to share all of my favorite business tools that are all in my Amazon store, as well as anything that's going to save you time, money, and energy. I am obsessed with the dollar store Daiso, which is basically like a Japanese dollar store, but things start at $175 and go up to like $12 or $15 or something like that. But I swear I was Asian in my past life. I swear. I've been obsessed with this culture since I can even remember. And so walking into this Daiso store, like everything is from Japan. And they have the best organizers. I literally just bought all new organizers. And the ones that I'm talking about are like $20 at Target. They were like $6.75, $8.25. Like, let me know if you want a visual. And if you have a Daiso, it's DAISO. Google if there's one near you, because they are my favorite store. But I'm going to share with you in a sec, like all the tools I use to run my business for under $200 a month. And that is including my cell phone bill. I'm literally sitting on the floor recording this for you. So I need to stretch my leg because my foot's asleep, or my whole right leg is asleep. So I definitely want to share all those tools with you because this episode is all about how you can start a business in 2024. And I want to help you do that. But I also want to share with you like what I'm focusing on, because you should really, really hone in on like what kind of morning you want to have and what kind of evening you want to have moving forward in 2024. And you don't have to start January 1st. You can start tomorrow. You can start in 2 weeks, so that you can become the most productive version of yourself. These are things that work for me. So maybe take some of my ideas and tips and tricks and strategies and incorporate them into your own life, or maybe it'll just fuel something else inside of you and allow you to create something of your own, right? So income. That's my last word I wanted to share with you. I raised my rates on everything. I have this strategy, not even a strategy, it's a rule. My hourly coaching. So say you want to quote unquote pick my brain about podcasting. Okay, well, you have to pay my hourly fee. And if you choose to move forward with podcast development or production, that price actually goes towards that. So just think of it as a deposit. And on my end, you're paying for my time. And if you just wanted to pick my brain, like you paid for my time. My time is worth so much more than money, but I need to be compensated. I made the mistake a couple times last year of just hopping on a call with a couple different people and they didn't move forward, and I gave them so much of my time. Well, that's a huge value to me. And then I was like, oh, so you don't want to move forward? Okay, that's fine. But now you just wasted my time. I don't mind giving away free information and content. I've been doing it for 7 years. It's what I pride myself on doing. But in that specific scenario, no mas. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't know why I kind of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not steered clear, but I walked away from that situation, like how I was charging. Like I just stopped doing that. And I'm not doing that anymore because you're like, the purpose of my entire brand is to save you time, money, and energy. And I'm not doing the same if I'm not charging you. So if you're serious about moving forward and you want to pay to pick my brain and get everything out of me that you possibly can, like, let's get on a call. That is why I am obsessed with the work that I do. But it's not going to be free. I have free shows that you can listen to. I have free YouTube videos you can listen to. It's just how my brand has always been run. And I don't know why I stopped doing that the last 6 months of last year. So I'm going back to my hourly call price, but that has been increased. I have included new money affirmations into my personal life as well as my business that I've definitely been working. So let me know if you want some of those. My price per call, per program, per service, anything I've created has all been increased. And it's because I've added so much more value to each and every one of them. And I'm also running a business. So that's that. So income, influence, impact, and intentional. Those were my words I wanted to talk to you about because I feel like it's really important for you to understand like why I do what I do and the way that I do it and where I'm coming from and why I'm taking breaks and being so intentional. Like, this is why I need to have my own time, so much more of it, so that I can become the best version of myself for anybody around me, for you listening, my friends, my clients, anything. And if I share this with you now, maybe it'll help you in your own life, right? And also, I've been sharing my whole life story for years now on the internet anyway, so why not? So that's also an explanation on why I'm recording an episode for you like deep into January, not January 1st, which I think I've done every single year. New Year's Eve was my last episode. Can you believe it? So let me take a sip of my delicious iced coffee. Okay, so let's start talking about community. I'm talking to you like you're going to answer me now, but please answer me on Instagram or the poll on Spotify. I am running a series right now online, and it's kind of like a visual so that you can see that there are more ways, and I've honed it down to 10 steps on how you can become the most productive version of yourself and start achieving your own goals today. So the visuals are available right now. And if you want the entire guide that I created for you, you can grab it for free, as well as a copy of my book for free and my Excel document for free that I've been using for, oh my God, I don't even know how many years. And if you're new here, basically, it's a super simple Microsoft Excel doc I've created so that you can plug in your numbers every first of the month and track your growth. So I'm talking social media stats, podcast downloads, books sold, content, anything online, your followers, any of that. However, you can also use it for household expenses. So what are you spending every month on your cell phone bill, on your cable, on your internet? Like, use it for that. You can use it for your kids' expenses. What are you paying for camp, for gymnastics, for baseball? Use it for that. It's completely customizable. It's blank. There's no stressful formulas. It's just pop in the numbers. And I'm very strategic when it comes to tracking everything on the first of every month. And I've been doing this system. I just created this, like, I don't even know, like 4 or 5 years ago. And I always give it to my clients. And I want to give it to you, as well as a copy of my book, which I have such good news to share with you about that. And the guide. It's a 10-step guide I created so that you can become the most productive version of yourself, so that you can start achieving your goals today. It's every single thing that I do personally, and I want to give it to you. It's completely free. All you need to do is visit kellyannecares.com and join my podcast and newsletter community. And all of that is free for you. I appreciate you giving me your email. There's so much more information you'll see on that landing page. And I really want to spend so much more time connecting with you on a one-on-one basis, and also be a part of the Kellyanne Cares community. I am focusing so hard on this year. This is my priority, to connect with more of you on a deeper level and give you the content that you really want to get for personal growth, productivity, getting organized, wellness, podcasting, LinkedIn, like everything my brand is about and encompasses. Like, let me know your questions. So next episode is going to be a mini episode, and I can't wait for you to hear that as well, because I'm going to go into that a little bit more. But going back to impact, this is so crazy. Listen, I always say this on the intro in my book, if you manifest, visualize, and put in the work, your dreams will indeed become a reality. And impact has been one of my words, and I am officially an award-winning author. How the fuck that happens? I manifested. I put myself out there. That is what I'm trying to do more of this year. Like, become a guest on other podcasts. Like, truly put myself out there. More public speaking. More sharing my story. Like, on other platforms, not mine. So I started doing that in December. October, November, December? I forget. Anyway, I won an award for Everything is Messy. I'm an official award-winning author for the International Impact Book Awards. And, wait for this, it's a televised black tie gala that I will be on stage accepting my award for Best Self-Help Book. Personal growth, self-help. Can you believe that? I haven't even like truly let it sink in, but I cannot believe it. So what I mentioned earlier in regards to Everything is Messy, and now I'm so excited for you to become a part of the community, because the book for you is free. And I still have a couple signed copies. I think I have 2, but something is getting republished, and there's going to be a lot of things involved specifically for the Kellyanne Cares community, which is why you're going to want to join today. And I just cannot wait to share this with you. So in February, which is literally like in 2 weeks, how is that even a thing? I don't even know. But I have been dying to do this literally all of last year. I had it on my to-do list and I didn't do it. And now, perfect timing, everything is aligned. It's happening. Like, I won an award for my book. I can't even believe it. And I feel like it didn't get the life and the launch that it should have because of the pandemic. Like, I was on a book tour in the middle of the pandemic with a mask on, signing books, like just going everywhere in every supermarket, pricing stuff for the food, for the recipes in it. Like, I honestly, because of my PTSD, like, half of it's a blur, and I wrote the book so fast and released it so fast, and it's just picking up momentum now, which is so crazy. And I want to make it really it needs to be more evergreen. And there's a lot of things that I want to update. So stay tuned for more information on that. When you are part of the Kellyanne Cares community, you are going to be hearing that information first. You have access to everything first. That is the point of my community. And also, going back to influence, all of the business tools that you're going to need to start a business in 2024, most of them are free. They're free. When I started my podcast, I had zero budget in 2017, I forget. I started my show. I spent $1.17 on my domain because the host for the show, first month is free, and everything else was free. I still run my show for less than $100. It's insane. So, because I'm producing it all myself, obviously. That would not be the case. But based off of my time, that's not free. But the tools that you need in order to do certain things, a lot of them are free. And I need you to take advantage of them. Stop investing all this money on all of these things that you do not need for a business. Most of the time, you do not need an LLC. You can become an S Corp. You can have a DBA. You do not need to invest all this money just to have an LLC. It doesn't make sense for specific businesses. Some, absolutely, you need to have an LLC. But a lot of digital product-based services, and if you're going to start a business online in a shop, a lot of the time, you don't need to become a certain corporation and have an LLC. So depending on, definitely talk to your accountant or a tax professional, because that is not me. But the amount of money that I spend every month, I'm going to tell you every single month what I spend, and you can do the same. And a lot of these, because I am an affiliate, you can sign up for free. So literally, you're going to start your business for $100, maybe less. My monthly expense is $194, and that includes my cell phone bill to run my entire brand. Okay, so let's just dive into my leg is asleep. I need to relocate, but I can't. My podcast, my Blueberry service that I use for the hosting platform that I have my website on and everything, that costs me $20 a month. GoDaddy I use for everything. My WordPress site, my security, my backup, my domains, my email, Outlook, all of that is under $30. Microsoft, I pay for Word, Excel, my apps, the MP4 to MP3, anything that I use to convert files, that is also under $20. Backblaze is what I use to back up my entire life on the internet. I pay $9 a month for that. I also have a really good external hard drive that I do every 15 days to continuously back up. Repurpose.io is the absolute best tool on the planet when it comes to repurposing your content. It's $20 a month. The first 2 weeks are free when you sign up with my code, everything is messy in caps. By the way, all of this will be in the show notes. I pay Google $2 a month for more room on my drives. Amazon Prime, I need that for certain things for work. I pay how much do I pay for that? 14? I forget. It's under $20 a month. My cell phone is $65 a month. Kovo credit is very important to me personally to continuously increase my credit. I pay $10 a month for that. My business mailbox is $12 a month. Canva's $15. Apple, I pay $3 a month for external space. My MailChimp, I pay nothing. That is my email, my landing pages, all of that. Excuse me. My LinkedIn newsletter, that's free. Calendly, which is what I use to schedule my entire life. I also have Google Calendars. All of that is free. Zoom, FaceTime, Microsoft Teams. I use the free versions. When I go over, then you pay. Oh, I didn't turn my other phone off. Friendly reminder. When you go over the allotted time, I think it's $12 a month. I don't use that. So that right now, my total is $194. That's under $200, including my cell phone, which obviously I use for work. And I have 2 phones. So That, I think, is a pretty damn good number. And like I said, a lot of these services are free. So depending on the digital business or the brick and mortar business, obviously you're going to have a lot more expenses. That is so annoying. And I can't even get out because my leg's asleep. Oh my God, I have to relocate. Oh my God, I should be filming this. Oh, I should be filming this right now. My right leg is like literally asleep. Oh, I got to stretch. I didn't stretch after my workout. But that is insane how little my expenses are to run my business. Literally every single thing you see on the internet, that's it. And those are honestly, some of those are personal expenses, but that is every single thing that I pay every month. That's nothing. And you can do the same. And if you want to hop on a call and figure out like, what exactly do I need to start this business? Let's get on a call. I can consult you. I can give you every single tool that you need. I can make you a hard to-do list. Like, this is what you need to do in this order. I've been working with a lot of clients lately. This has made me so happy. And this is the kind of work that I miss doing so much. And I started doing it a couple months ago. And I'm like, I feel like more people need this service. And I haven't even like really released it, or because everything I do is based off of referrals most of the time. And I'm so grateful for that. But getting you organized in your business is what truly lights me on fire, because a lot of people think that they have to spend so much money on certain tools. I literally just told you every single tool I use and the amount, and that is all that you need. If not, like, obviously you don't have a business just like mine, you're going to need other tools, but stop paying for things you don't need to be paying for. Stop overcomplicating how you need to launch or how you need to show up online. Like, just make it as simple as you possibly can. That is why I do what I do. I'm working with a bunch of different clients right now, organizing them online. So we're working on their bios. We're working on their social media pages. We're working on their graphics, their branding, their message, their repurposing, their LinkedIn, their, what else? Just literally everything. Like rebranding their whole vision, getting them organized online, because that is a whole nother beast. When you're working on your craft behind the scenes, like how do you update a bio? First of all, writing your own bio is probably the hardest thing to do. So I have a lot of writing projects. I have a lot of creative projects. I have a lot of social media projects, like just all of it combined. Working one-on-one with clients is so much fun. And I just want to have fun this year. I want to make money having fun. And you should have the same. Stop making things so stressful, so complicated. Just fucking start. So that's why I wanted to do this episode for you, because I want to share with you how you can start a business in 2024. Write down what it is that is going to make you happy. That is the first thing you need to do. If it is not making you happy, why are you going to do it? If you are at a job that you fucking hate, you need to be looking for something that's going to make you money doing something that you love. If you cannot find that, start your side hustle now. This is the year. And I'm going to go more in depth once I get feedback from you on specific episodes. And I'm also really excited to share that in February, I already have my entire Fridays booked out for guests. So I'll be recording again in the studio every Friday. I cannot wait to share with you who's coming back on the show, who's new coming on the show, and just everything. Like, I'm finally like truly focused after this whole year of healing and trauma and just everything. Like, this is my year. This is your year. We're in it to win it together. And I want to provide you with as much information as you can possibly take in when it comes to organization, personal growth, productivity, your business, your life, your wellness. That is my focus. My calendar that I'm staring at right now, my year at a glance and my month on the side, is completely color coded. And if you need a visual of that, let me know, because I send it to my clients all the time. They're like, oh my God, that's so overwhelming. And some love it, but that is how my brain works. And if you're new here, why I do that, a lot of people think it's like so OCD, but honestly, chemo brain is a real thing. And when I was doing all this chemo, I couldn't remember shit. So I would color code stuff. So when I looked at my month at a glance and my week at a glance and my planners, I would remember what was happening based off of the color. So pink was something fun, orange was clients, yellow was mandatory, green was bills, blue was medical or dental, and purple was podcast. I still go by those colors. Is that not crazy? My week at a glance, always color-coded. Month, quarter, year, the whole thing is color-coded. If you need a visual, let me know, because I'm literally staring. Like, I'll just literally send you pictures online, and you can create your own version of it or copy mine. I don't care. Those are just things that like work for me. And so many people send me screenshots like, look what I'm doing. And they're like with their highlighters. Like, I fucking love that shit. I truly love it. But I am tomorrow booking out more studio time for February recordings for my guests and into March. So the first quarter is just so crazy because I've really taken it slow so that I can prepare everything for you. And then February, it's like go time because I'm redoing some things that you're going to hear about in the newsletter. And then, of course, on the show next. But February is like go time. Like, my schedule is going to be out of control. And I'm just so fired up about it. And then in March, it's more like launch and celebrate and new chapter and like close out this first quarter strong. And there's just so much color going on in my calendar. And I'm like, oh my God. But I'm just so excited about it because like I'm here for a reason. I got a second chance at life for a reason. And it is to help you. It is to help you level up in life. It is to help you incorporate more habits, more routines, more things that are going to light you on fire and make you feel good. I'm not doing it for my own health. I'm doing it for you. So if you are trying to get organized to become the most productive version of yourself for your family, for your friends, for your coworkers, in business, in life, like this is the show that you need to tune into because the experts you're about to hear from are so good. And the content that I have already lined up is so good, in my own opinion. And it's what works for me. And not everything that works for me is going to work for you, but it's going to give you tips and tricks and strategies that will help light you on fire and help you incorporate more wellness into your routines and also help you incorporate more ideas and get your own juices flowing so that you can create your own, right? That's why we're all here, is to help each other level up. So I'm excited about this brand new season. 7th year of the podcast. I can't even fucking believe it. And if you have more questions on how you can start a business in 2024, let's just hop on a call. Binge my content on YouTube and TikTok. There's a lot of ideas there as well. And the last couple of episodes also have a lot of information regarding personal growth and business development. And the new season relaunched, that was episode 350. 351 was all about innovative strategies. 352 was how you can declutter and simplify your life. And I was doing a lot of that prepping for the new year. So I shared everything there. 353 was all about how I can navigate grief during the holidays.